Okay guys, in today's lesson we're going to be solving base E equations, and to solve this equation there's a property of base E that you need to know. Okay, so let's talk about that property. So property number one is that ln E is always equal to 1. Okay, so we're going to be using this property right here to solve today's base E's equation. Okay, so let's look at number one. We're going to solve this equation and round it to the nearest 10,000s, which means 4 decimal places. So in number one, we have e to the x equals to 7. Whenever you have base e by itself, what you're allowed to do is you're allowed to add ln to the left and to the right. The rest, we just copy it down. Okay, then the x right here as the exponents, it goes to the front, and then you have ln e equals to ln 7. Now ln e, earlier I told you that's equal to 1, so we can make that into a 1 and then ln 7. So right here x times 1 is x. ln 7, you have to plug that into a calculator, and if you plug it in correctly you get 1.9459. Okay, and that's the answer for number one. In number two, notice the e to the 5x is stopped by itself, so what we have to do is undo the 3. So we're going to subtract 3 to the left and to the right. Then we have e to the 5x equals 15. Now once it's by itself, we're allowed to put ln to the left and to the right and recopy the rest. Then the 5x jumps down. This 5x right here jumps down. Then we get ln 15. Okay? In order to get x by itself, we're going to divide both sides by 5. So x approximately. So when you plug into the calculator, what you want to do, you press ln 15 first, right? And then you divide that answer by 5. In which you will get an answer approximately 0.5416. This is your second answers for number two, your answers for number 2. Okay, in number 3, it looks like e is by itself, but it's not. And the reason is this negative 10 right here, okay? So we have to undo that. So divide both sides by negative 10. Then we have e, p minus 4, equals to 2.4. Now the e is by itself. That what we're going to do is put ln to the left and ln to the right. P minus 4 jumps down. So pretty much this part right here you can just ignore because it becomes a 1. It does not affect our answers. Okay, so ln 2.4. Then we're going to punch in the calculator. What's ln 2.4 is going to be, which is around 0.875469, and then we add 4 to that, to both sides. Then the answer is going to be 4.8755. Notice when you're doing the problem, I do not round the answers. I take more digits than I'm supposed to. Towards the end, that's when you round them, okay? Let's move on to number 4. Okay, number 4 is very similar to number 3, same thing. It looks like it's by itself, but it's not. So we have to undo the negative 4. Then we have e to the negative 3x minus 4.9 equals to 10.75. Then we put ln to the left and ln to the right. So this becomes a 1, it can go away. Bring down the minus 3x minus 4.9, and ln 10.75 is around, ln 10.75 is approximately 2.374906. Then we're going to add 4.9 to the left and to the right. Negative 3x equals 2. 7.274906. Then we're going to divide both sides by -3. Then our answers come out approximately -2.4250. And this is our answers. Okay?